Hey everyone! I hope that your week is going well. We started out feeling like summer over here, and now today it feels a little bit like winter again. So I don't know if it's the same kind of up and down where you are, but yeah, here's to spring if you're in the States, in the Northern Hemisphere, and coming into fall if you're in the Southern Hemisphere. I want to talk a little bit today about the differences between a money mindset per se and a subconscious mind that is used to generate and create wealth. There's a big difference. And someone like me, I came from I grew up with a single mom. We did not have money. We lived paycheck to paycheck. And in fact, I remember a lot of times her even getting checks in the mail from her parents for groceries so that we could go out and buy groceries. So there was never excess in my life. There was never abundance. There was never overflow. We always had what we needed, but there was never excess. And I heard a lot of the time, oh, we can't afford that, or we could never afford that, or no, that's not something we can spend our money on. I mean, that was something that I was told all the time. And so I always, the word investment wasn't even something that was in my brain probably until recently when I finally started earning enough money to actually have overflow and excess, and watched a lot of it in the very beginning stages of my business just exit as quick as it came in. It was exiting, it was leaving. And a few years ago, I was like, okay, I'm earning really good money in this business right now, and I'm losing all of it. Not losing it, but I'm spending all of it. And my money's not like, what do I have to show for that? So I started to kind of slowly make the shift. I started reading different books on investing. I read a book called The Millionaire Mind, which has been a huge part of my story and my journey, my money story and my money journey. So really working at changing my energetic set point. We all have this energetic set point of vibrational frequency for sort of the amount of money that we're comfortable having come in. It doesn't mean that our lives are comfortable, right? Like we might be comfortable at the energetic set point of having $2,500 a month coming in, even though it doesn't make our life comfortable. That's what we're used to. And that amount of money coming in and that amount of money going out is like what we're used to. It's kind of our norm. That was mine anyway. And now to have a company where we have 100,000 to 200,000 a month coming in and 80,000 to 100,000 a month going out, I had to really work to adjust. I mean, over the years, my vibrational set point has had to go up. Otherwise, if you're used to 2,500 coming in a month and all of a sudden you get whacked with an $80,000 bill, you're absolutely going to lose your mind, right? And then the same thing, I was just speaking to a woman the other night who was used to the income, just the basic bare minimum amount of income coming in. She had a windfall and was given, I don't know if it was through inheritance or whatever, $250,000. Well, because her energetic set point was so used to hand and mouth, what happened 2 years later, that $250,000 is now gone because she didn't raise her energetic set point to match being able to hold that amount of money. Yeah. So I would definitely recommend reading The Millionaire Mind, because what that will start to do is once you like if you're inside a Soul Business Accelerator right now and you're learning how to create incoming clients for yourself, the next level then is to really learn how to make your dollar work for you. So even if, let's say, for example, you're not in Soul Business Accelerator right now, and you're one of those women out there who, I was also this person, every investment I was making was to learning how to coach or learning how to, sorry if there's a blip, of course, the call just came in. Every investment that I was making was learning how to do my craft, right? So like you might be saying, oh, I'm going to invest in this certification and I need to learn how to do hypnotherapy, and then I need to learn how to do NLP before I can build my business. And then I need to learn how to heal this before I can start taking paid clients, right? Like you're a serial investor in your craft, but you're not actually earning any money. This is keeping you in that lack space, that lack mentality. So what somebody else might say who is subconscious mind programmed for creating wealth, they're going to say, okay, I have this skill sets. Now, how can I utilize this and make my dollar go further, right? How can I make my money go further? How can I stretch it? So they're probably going to invest in a course now to help them build their business, right? Now I have these certifications. I don't need more. I'm going to actually go and invest in a program, learn how to build my business, how to receive that income to come back in. And then once I have consistent cash flow, I'm going to then decide if I need another certification, right? So they're not actively just outputting, they're allowing money to come in, and then they're putting it somewhere where it's going to work for them. Is it hiring a team member? Is it hiring a business coach or a business mentor, moving into a program? There are the other book that I would really highly recommend that really helped me shift completely out of like employee mindset to entrepreneur and investor is the Rich Dad Poor Dad book. And then he has the business quadrants. The same guy, I forget what his name is, the same guy who wrote Rich Dad Poor Dad also wrote a book about the business quadrants. I would definitely read that book also. There's 4 business quadrants, and honestly, reading that book of his changed my complete mindset. Like that was really when I started investing, and I started, actually as soon as I started investing, my business started growing because money loves to have a place to land. Money loves a job. So as soon as I was like, yeah, I'm going to be this investor, I've invested in real estate properties. I've invested in, I've got some stock portfolios. I've got an Airbnb, right? I'm getting ready to invest into like this index fund. So when I started putting money in different places is really when my business started to grow as well. So there's a lot of these, those are the 2 books I would read: Millionaire Mind, Rich Dad Poor Dad, and then the something quadrant. I can't remember. It's the same. It's by Rich Dad Poor Dad, the same guy, Robert Kiyosaki, I think is his name. Those are going to really start to help you see the difference between someone who is just working on their money mindset versus someone who is creating a subconscious of wealth, of actual wealth creation. And the ironic thing is, by working on your subconscious mind and really reprogramming it for wealth creation, not only is your life going to get more abundant naturally, your money mindset's going to raise, your vibrational set point and frequency for the amount of money that you're comfortable having in is also going to start growing. So really working on just learning about investment, learning about investing money is also just a really incredible way to have your income start going up. So if you don't have a business yet, that is absolutely step number 1. Creating cash flow from your business is going to be the vehicle for which you can then invest. So number 1 is learning how to get clients, how to create income in your business on your own so that you have the extra, the excess, the abundant, the overflow to then invest. And then it's like, how can I make this hard-earned money that I'm earning really start to work for me? And I could go into like compounding interest and all the things, which I'm not going to do, but basically I can make my kids a millionaire by the time they're 30 is sort of where I'm at right now. And then I'm also on track to be able to completely retire in 3 or 4 years if I want, and always be paid through my investments $8,000 to $10,000 a month if I want it, right? So then at least I have the option in 4 years' time to continue working, or I can completely stop if I want to as well. So it's really just about really realizing what's possible, recognizing what's possible, and then taking the right actions for it. If you're not in Soul Business Accelerator yet, we teach you how to get to 6 figures, how to get those 8,000 to 10,000 a month coming in your business so that you have the extra and the excess and the flow. If you've gone through Soul Business Accelerator and you're ready to scale, I can scale you to 20,000, 30,000, 50,000, 70,000 months. Just go ahead and send me a private message here and we'll get you on a call with myself or the team, and we'll see where you're at and what we can do.